Croatia's President Ivo Josipovic today begins a three-day visit to Italy, where he'll meet with the country's top officials, address the Senate and visit the Molise Croat community. Today he'll discuss bilateral relations and cooperation within the EU and the region with Italian Prime Minister Enrico Letta. In Parliament today, MPs are debating amendments to the law on roads and railways, according to which funds derived from excise duties on fuel sales would be redirected, so that less money is available to Croatia's motorways and more given to improving Croatia's minor roads, as well as supporting Croatia's application for EU funds to modernise railway infrastructure. Croatian teachers and professors have been notified by the Ministry of Education that their expenses for transporting passengers for December will be paid in January. These expenses can be anywhere between a few hundred and a few thousand kuna, depending on the location of the school. A new health sector collective agreement was signed yesterday, which will be valid for the next 4 years and covers 72,000 employees. The agreement was signed by two unions representing nurses and hospital workers, but not by the Doctors' Union, which considers its terms unacceptable. The government has amended its amendments to the law on income tax, doing away with the obligation to file an income tax report for a second income. At yesterday's cabinet session, conducted by telephone, ministers agreed that further analysis was needed. The SDP's main coalition partner, the HNS, had been very vocal in its opposition to this idea from the beginning. In response to the result of last weekend's referendum, the government is preparing a law on civil partnership, which will be presented to Parliament soon. The law would allow same-sex couples to register their union before a registrar and be awarded with the right of inheritance. However, their relationship cannot be called a marriage and they will be unable to adopt children. Today is the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. The marking of this day was introduced by the UN in 1992 with the aim of promoting an understanding of disability issues. One of the biggest problems facing those with disabilities is getting a job. Last night in Zagreb's Lisinski Concert Hall, a roundtable discussion was held on the subject. In sport, Croatian dinghy sailors Šime Fantela and Igor Maranic are leading after the first day of competition at the World Cup regatta in Melbourne, Australia. In the first heat they came second, while in the second they came first. The regatta runs until the 7th of December. And in the regional SEHA Handball League, Zagreb Croatia Osiguranje this afternoon will host Montenegrin side Lovćen. Zagreb have 27 points and are second in the league behind the Slovak side Tatran, although they have a game in hand. Lovćen are in 7th place. The game begins at 5:30 p.m. This afternoon's forecast calls for mostly clear skies, especially on the coast. There'll be some moderate cloud cover in some higher regions. During Tuesday night, there could be some fog in places. Winds inland will be generally weak, while on the coast a northeasterly Bura wind will weaken during the afternoon. Highest daily temperatures will be between 1 and 6 degrees Celsius inland and between 10 and 15 degrees on the coast.